Sweet.
All right, started. All right, we're in the car with DK on the way to turf right now on Saturday morning. DK, I don't think most other people are going to know you, or at least in other offices, by DK. What's your name?
My name is David Kang. I'm a rookie. I just started off.
Tell us a little bit about you, or your upbringing, or like anything like that.
So my upbringing, I was born in Virginia. I moved to Jacksonville whenever I was 3. Went to Orlando for school. I heard about Vivint actually because David Passerini, he just kind of waved me over whenever I was getting out of class, and he told me this is an opportunity that I would love.
And David's also a rookie, right?
Yeah.
How many sales is David at as a rookie?
I think he's at 30, including preseason, summer.
Great. And so, you came out this summer. You're in Richmond. You came out this summer, and you had a pretty slow start. Your first week, you sold 1.
Yeah.
And then things are starting to click. So, again, it's Saturday morning, driving out to turf. How many deals are you at right now on the week?
I'm at 7 for the week.
It's pretty legit.
Yeah.
So what is and last week you sold 2. So
Yep.
that's not that's not a spectacular week. So what was the mindset change between last week and this week?
It was a funny story. I haven't even told you this yet, but right before we went to Project Glow, I drank probably more than I should have. I had to go to the medical tent and get an IV. But basically, my mindset going into this week was just I don't care. I'm there to have fun. I'm there to interact with cool people, and if they're interested, then they'll love it.
And what was last week's mentality? What was different on the doors?
Last week, I was more worried about am I gonna sell? Am I gonna close this deal? Are they gonna like the price? I was worried about so much more, but this week, I've literally just not cared.
Okay.
I know the value in our product, and if they say the value, then cool, I'll get it.
Okay. And what do you think? What does your routine look like off of the doors?
I wake up, work out, I eat, go to correlation, go to the trainings.
Do you do meditating or journaling or praying or anything?
Every day before turf, while I'm getting driven out, I usually pray. Or before my first door, I started off with a prayer.
Okay. And I think that's huge. It's getting you in the right headspace heading into the day. What do you think are some things that other rookies could be doing more of that you think you're doing really a great job at?
One quote that always stuck with me. It was lazy people do a little bit of work and then think they're good, but winners, they actually do a lot of work, think they're still lazy.
Interesting.
So every day after turf, the first month when I bageled every single day, I would just come back, ride a pitch, do a one-on-one, work on my process. Now I have it down, and I'm still hungry for more.
Okay. And then, what's your goal this summer?
My goal is 100.
Okay.
Or top rookie.
Okay.
My goal is a top rookie within my Isaiah's downline, and then to the whole team, and then for all the dyno.
Nice. And then what is your why?
My why? I actually found this out during summer. My parents are Ubering in order to make ends meet. I didn't even hear from them. I heard it from my sister. So just the fact that knowing my parents sacrifice so much, they're working so hard and they haven't even had a payoff, I might as well work harder for them.
And were you just I guess since doing this job, were you just unbelievably confident that you're gonna do well, or is this?
No, I honestly thought I would be horrible at this. I think out of my friend group, I would probably be the most willing to do something like this. But outside of that,
What's your friend group?
I'm actually in an Asian fraternity. It's
Okay.
all Asians.
Okay.
So whenever I become a manager, I'm gonna have my own Asian downline.
Okay. And what is something that is there any other secret sauce? Is there anything else that's helping you out there?
Just work all the hours. Work. If you think you're working hard now, I promise you, there's more that you can do. And honestly, like, look at the top people. The top people are at the top for a reason. They have like all the wisdom. Just be a sponge and grow as quickly as you can. Fail quick. Learn. Make sure that you never make that mistake again.
And what was that Korean line that you said earlier?
Oh.
Say it.
나는 한국 사람들 근데 한국말 잘 못해.
Do you know what that translates to?
I'm
Means
Korean.
No. That means he's coming for that ass. He's coming for the first spot right now. All right, thanks, DK.